He quickly catches up. From the sky, Clyde fires his pickle gun, launching a volley of deadly pickles at Chris Chan. Sensing the incoming fire, Chris presses R1 to dodge to the right, and the pickles smash harmlessly into the road. Chris presses L1 and dodges a second blast. Before Clyde can account for these maneuvers, Chris presses X plus R1, or L1 for left, to change from one lane of the road to another. All seems to be going well, until Chris notices that the road leads to a canyon up ahead, and the bridge to cross it is out. Going for broke, Chris leaps from the edge, counting on his speed to carry Ivy and himself to the other side. Above them, Clyde soars overhead. Unable to dodge in midair, Christian twists his body around and takes the offensive. "Thun," Chris says as he charges his attack over the river below. His Thun attack lights up the night skies and engulfs Clyde Cash with a blast of golden lightning. Chris puts all of his remaining power into the blow, transforming him back into his human form of Christian Weston Chandler. Amazingly, the fiendish troll survives, but his weapons and flight suit are ruined. With a look of fear in his crimson eyes, Cash falls into the river with a splash. As he floats downstream, he thinks ruefully to himself, "Slawil does not pay me enough, and I am so broke." Above, Chris, still cradling Ivy in his arms, continues to fly over the canyon. "God, guide us to Safet," he prays. Miraculously, Chris's momentum is just enough to carry them to the other side. He lands back first into the grass, ripping up the turf as he slows to a stop. At last, Chris collapses in exhaustion, with Ivy sprawled out on top of him. Little later, we find Chris and Ivy sitting on a rock, holding hands. "Rough day," says Chris. "Yeah," says Ivy. "Thanks again for saving me, Chris. I'm just glad you're safe, and that we both survived." Heh. "My hero," says Ivy. Chris blushes. "I love you," says Ivy. "I love you, Ivy," says Chris. And by the light of the moon, as well as a nearby fireworks show, Chris and Ivy share a passionate kiss.